The Dolomites might just be the most breathtaking mountain range in all of Europe.
People visit all year round, whether it's for the snowy peaks and world-class skiing, or as in our case, a road trip like no other.
The landscape feels like something out of a fairy tale.
A world you'd only expect to read about in books or see on the big screen.
Winding mountain roads, towering limestone peaks, and crystal clear glacier-fed lakes acting as perfect mirrors, reflecting every ounce of the beauty that surrounds you.
This is what one unforgettable week in the Dolomites could look like if you book the flight, hire the car, and set off on one of the most spectacular road trips in the world.
I feel like I'm literally in, like a, like a desktop photo background. I feel like I'm inside it. Look at this. I can't stop looking at this. This is so beautiful.
This view is insane. Cheers to that.
Recognised as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, this extraordinary region lies in northern Italy, near the Austrian border.
And while it may not seem vast on a map, weaving through mountain passes and deep valleys means distances here are deceiving.
To make the most of our time, we chose to stay in a couple of different places, each perfectly positioned near the experiences that we didn't want to miss.
We had an incredible week exploring this region, and here's exactly how we planned it, so you can do the same. This place is up there as one of the most incredible places we've ever been.
We landed in Venice, hopped on the free shuttle to Park and Go, picked up our car and hit the road.
It's a couple of hours to our first stop in the Dolomites, so we'll fast forward through the motorway miles and get straight to the good part.
I think we have officially already fallen in love with the Dolomites because, oh my god, these views. This place is unlike anywhere we've ever been before.
We've finally made it to where we're staying. We're in sort of like the northeast of the Dolomites, and the views all along the way have been incredible, and we can't wait to show you what the Dolomites has to offer tomorrow. Today was more about getting from A to B. Tomorrow we're going to start taking you to see some lakes and some hikes.
This morning we are back on the road. We are heading to Lago di Braies, which is also known as Pragser Wildsee. Are you excited?
I am excited.
I can't wait.
I'm just trying to concentrate on remembering how to drive.
Yeah. Matt's going for round 2 on making sure he's driving on the right side of the road today. We are staying at Nature Hotel Lidlhof, which is only a 25-minute drive from Lago di Braies, so such a perfect location to start our Dolomites adventures.
We have parked up at one of the car parks closest to Lago di Braies.
I think we're in P4. For 3 hours for a car, it's 15 euros.
And then it's in Italian, so I'm not sure. There's a charge for every 30 minutes after that. If you lose your ticket, it's 120 euros.
Don't lose your ticket, guys. This is the most picturesque thing. You know, like a desktop photo background. I feel like I'm inside it. Look at this. This is magical,
yeah,
literally.
This lake is so picturesque.
It really is.
The mountains, they've obviously got the super aesthetic
boat.
I'd say dock, but yeah, the boat.
And the boats like all tied together is so beautiful.
You can get in these boats.
You can.
It's 50 euros for the boat.
Yeah, for 45 minutes.
And the queue is already crazy.
And apparently it doesn't open till 9. I don't know. Oh, I know why they're out there. So it doesn't open till 9, but you can actually hire privately to go on the boat yourself, by yourself. You can hire like a photographer and do the whole private boat thing earlier. So that's what they would have paid. A bit more expensive, but it is so beautiful.
We're going to take a little bit of a walk around the lake. There's quite a few people here. It's obviously crazy popular. But
for good reason, I think. For very good reason.
Yeah, 100%. And there's probably like a 45-minute long track.
I think so, yeah.
But not very hilly, just flat around the lake. I mean,
I can't complain.
it looks pretty cool.
Everywhere you look is so beautiful. My only thing is, I wish I could swim here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just, you can't swim in this lake. Wow, I just want to jump in. It's so beautiful and peaceful and calm. Yeah, I love
Because
it.
no one's in it.
Because no one's in it, yeah.
There's a bit of a local legend about this lake, and that's that savages, I don't know what that exactly means, mined a load of gold in the mountains.
Yeah.
And I think it was shepherds tried to steal the gold, and in order to hide it, the savages opened up springs and dug holes and sank the gold into the bottom,
So
and that's what kind of formed the lake. That's sort of like a little bit of an urban legend here.
Wow.
Maybe that's why you can't swim here as well.
Just in case you might find some gold.
All the boats are now out in full force. It would be really beautiful to paddle around, but 50 euros just seemed a little bit of a stretch.
50 euros is nice for a couple of hours, but for
45 minutes.
It seemed a bit... I know it's a popular place and there's a good reason.
Yeah.
But
and there was no shortage of people queuing up.
Absolutely no shortage.
This morning we obviously had the beautiful walk around our first lake, and then our last hike for today could be anything from 3 to 6 hours. We actually don't know. Some people have said 3, some people have said 6. So we're hoping it's 3 so we can make it back for dinner. So far we're just walking through this beautiful field.
It really is amazing here.
We're heading to
Lago di Sorapis.
Lago di Sorapis, and seems like a really beautiful walk. We'll see how long it takes, and we'll show you a beautiful lake at the end of it.
There we go.
I'm not getting out of these bits, don't you?
Just in case one of us falls, you know? Might be funny. Hit big incline. So we're going uphill now. And we're trying not to slip. It's not easy, but I just know it's going to be worth it. Wow. Just... I can't stop looking at this landscape. It's mind-blowing. Okay. A couple said maybe about 25-30 minutes ago that we had less than 50 minutes.
So I think we're on for under 2 hours total.
Hopefully. How can you not fall in love with this lake? I can't stop looking at it. It's so blue. Like the most perfect soft baby blue.
This is really cool. We did the hike in a little over 2 hours, maybe 2:10.
2 hours, we did it in 2 hours.
Did it in 2 hours, okay. So it's worth it. It's pretty tough. It's quite a steep incline. We were gonna do the loop back, but that seems wildly difficult. So we're gonna do the same route back. Still on track to make it back for dinner as well. Woo! I think it's safe to say Lake Sorapis is a winner.
Worth the hike.
This is beautiful. This is one of the most beautiful places we've ever been to.
And if you come just out of winter, you can actually see the lake is like fully iced over. It's just covered in ice.
That'd be crazy
really cool
to see. I don't know if the hike is closed at any time of year. That would be incredibly dangerous.
They said it was very snowy and icy,
high winter.
so definitely not worth it.
So yeah, I mean, if you're into that, just be really careful. If you're a novice, don't do it. Come at the right time.
100%.
The sun has just come out a smidge.
So it's even bluer now. Oh my gosh. We're officially on our way to Tre Cime di Lavaredo. I'm going to get the saying perfectly right by the end of this video. We're going to have to get some logistics out the way first. We did have to prepay for the toll road on the way there, so it's €40 and you can sign up on the website, put in your car registration. We'll add the link below because you 100% have to do that if you do want to drive your car right to where the, I guess, start point and car park is. It's on the Oronzo website and it's basically valid all day. So if you book the 8 AM slot, you basically have 8 AM till 8 PM to park there and to stay there throughout the day. They only book 30 days in advance, so from the 1st of June you can book until the 30th of June and so on. This is probably the easiest, less complicated way to do this trip. You can also park at the bottom, catch the little shuttle bus or the bus up. There's a few different ways that you can do it. But we've made it through, we're on the way, we should be there in the next couple of minutes, so I'm so excited for this.
It's quite nice that you get to start off from such a high vantage point already, and you just start with these incredible views straight away. There's so many mountains here, all the layers are unbelievable. You
can do a couple of different hikes here. We're starting with potentially the easiest. I stay out of breath as I've just come uphill, but we are going to the viewpoint at Codini di Misurina. It's about 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back, and there's an epic viewpoint, probably one of the most iconic ones in the whole of the Dolomites. So I'm very excited to see it and see if it's living up to its reputation. They love a cliff edge walk here in the Dolomites, but when the views, I can't stop. It makes me speechless. I can't. I genuinely feel like I'm in like a desktop background at all times in the Dolomites. Like it just, it's hard to believe you're actually here. Makes me actually want to cry a little bit because I get so emotional at just appreciating where we are and like the good views. It's just, how is this real? We have made it to the famous viewpoint and there is a little bit of a queue. It's not too bad. We've been here, what, 20 minutes?
Yeah, probably.
Something like that. I think we'll maybe have another 20 minutes, but it's kind of standard because the view looks absolutely unreal and we're so excited to get up there.
We made it!
This is so beautiful.
This view is insane.
As you can see, the viewpoint was so worth it. We waited maybe about 35 minutes. It wasn't too bad.
Maybe a little bit more, but yeah, I think I'd say under an hour.
But everyone in the queue is so lovely and we got chatting to lots of different people, which was really cool.
It's also a great opportunity to take a little bit of a breather after the walk up.
For sure. We did some sun cream and then we just admired the views because it really is outstanding.
It's incredible. Now we're going to go and explore the rest of this area because, like Danielle said earlier, we've kind of like hired the parking and the toll for the day.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of trails that you can do here. One's like 4 or 5 hours, so we're just going to kind of see what we get done. There is a viewpoint that's above this, so we're just going to pop the 5 minutes up just to see if those views are even better.
They're going to be.
They're going to be. You can see everyone queuing down there, but we can honestly say the views up here are probably even better. You just
Even
don't have
better.
the kind of like iconic road leading up to that perfect viewpoint. It's almost like someone built that down there.
It's literally like, it must look so beautifully carved out.
You should definitely take the walk a few minutes up to the top of these mountains. And if you're not that bothered about the picture, then you can just come up here and enjoy it.
100%.
This place is unreal.
So awe-inspiring to look at, to be in, to experience.
It's just so vast and so dramatic.
Just look at this over here. Just it's behind us. Wow.
Yeah, that's not even the... Yeah.
Like that's...
Just there.
That.
It's insane. This place is up there as one of the most incredible places we've ever been. And if you haven't been on our channel for a while, we've not been YouTubing the whole time, but we've been traveling for almost 4 years.
Yeah.
And this is pretty
this is definitely
high
up there. I think it just takes my breath away. It makes me speechless a lot of the time. Like, I just look at the view, try and describe it, and I'm like, Okay, we've taken in the beautiful views here.
Yeah.
We're going to head over and do a trail. We're going to see how long we do it for. Matt has got a bit of a painful knee from the other trek that we did the other day. But
there's also bars and restaurants along this one, so...
I think the beer's enticed him, having a potential beer halfway around.
I think I can get on board with that. We are on the walking trail. We stopped at the first refugio to top up our waters.
You can get free water there, guys.
No
and
free
nothing
water.
is free because the toilets are, what, 70 cents or a euro?
70 cents. You can give it a 50 and a 20 cent, but if you've only got a euro, it won't give you change. So, yeah.
It's a euro for a toilet. Which is fine, you know, it's kind of expected, places like this.
Food looked pretty good in there. A woman walked out with a really nice looking plate of pasta.
Yeah, that, I just wanted to stop there and eat it.
Some of the like Parma ham sandwiches and stuff looked super tempting.
We got 2 1 litre waters and they were €7.
Yeah, so €3.50 a piece. And that's the biggest water that they have.
Yeah.
And the first refugio is literally right near the car park.
Yeah, super close.
It's a be a pretty epic bar crawl.
Yeah, this is, that's such an English thing of us. Epic bar crawl in the Dolomites.
But we're going to keep going and see if we can make it to the third refugio.
I think technically it's the third.
We'll see what time it is and how my leg's feeling. But either way, you get some epic views here.
You can't beat these views, this valley over here, look.
A dog just walked past, literally stopped and looked at the views.
And just admired the view, look.
Made it to the second refugio and I don't think we're actually going to make it to the third one. The incline changes quite significantly after this and he's not hurting like so bad, but I just know that I need to give it a little bit of rest from all the walking we've done to prepare for the walking that we have to come. We spent a little bit longer at the first point today, just walking around and admiring those views because that was just so incredible. And I think Danielle and I are both ready for a swim. It's getting later in the day now. Need some of that lake water on this skin.
I agree, and let's face it, there are worse places to go for a beer.
Cheers to that. We've successfully entered the lake again, but
it does not come without a bit of...
Yeah, at what cost?
I'm so cold. But now we're soaking up the sun, sunbathing a little bit and just taking in these beautiful views. And once we leave here, we'll show you our amazing hotel because it's only 10 minutes from this place.
It's so beautiful as well.
Yeah. What about the views though? It's so beautiful here.
Yeah, this is just straight from our balcony. We're staying at Littlehof,
Yes.
which is in San Candido Inicem, where is it about 12 kilometers?
I think maybe
From
12 miles. I think.
12 miles from the Austrian border, so
Which
we're
is
right up in
crazy.
like the northeast
Yeah.
part of the Dolomites.
And from the lake that we just were, that's only a 10-minute drive away. The hikes and stuff that we did earlier on as well, that's maybe like 40 minutes. So this place,
Yeah,
from when we arrived, we were just like,
unbelievable. And yeah, the occasional thing has maybe been like an hour's drive, but
Yeah.
you're driving through such beautiful scenery
Yeah.
that you don't
Doesn't
mind
matter.
doing it. It's just nice, you know, the windy roads. It's been beautiful to drive around, and from the moment we arrived at Littlehof, it's been awesome. We're on half board, which means that we get breakfast
Yeah.
and dinner. The food has been incredible.
so good.
Tonight they've got an aperitif with live music in the bar
Very
at
excited for
7. We are starting off this particular part of our Dolomites adventures with the Adolf Monkel walk.
We are super excited to visit this part of the Dolomites. It's more on the western side, and if you can hear those bells, there is a cow.
There's just
on
a
the
cow.
trail.
He's just having his breakfast, having a great time.
This is meant to be one of the most beautiful, stunning walks that you can do in the Dolomites. And on All Trails app, it says to go counterclockwise because it's even better. So that's what we've done.
We will pause this until this ruckus of a cow. So he is literally having the best little breakfast.
Hello.
Okay, as we were saying, arriving here, we were stuck in traffic for quite a while. It was
Yeah.
really backed up.
We have got here about 10 a.m. so
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend coming
A little bit
earlier.
earlier if you can. It took us about 45 minutes to get here from where we're staying,
Yes.
and it's 10 euros for parking just in general.
For the whole day.
Yeah, they don't ask how long you're going to be here or anything. If you're here for 20 minutes or you're here for a whole day, it's 10 euros.
And what's really good is there's actually loads of other hikes you can do here, so you're not just restricted to
Yeah.
one hike.
Varying degrees of difficulty and distances.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've taken on this one because it seems to be one of the more iconic hikes in the Dolomites. Although we've seen so many incredible views in the Dolomites so far, we just haven't had enough of them yet.
It's not over yet. It really isn't.
Now the views have started.
Wow.
This place is so nice, and it's so different to the other walks that we've done so far in the Dolomites.
Yeah, it really is actually. I love it.
I think we've made it to one of the refugios.
So cute. There's so many cute little chairs you can sit in
Oh yeah.
and just admire the view. The inclines continue. Whew. I will say, having the All Trails app is probably a must for this area, just because there are multiple signs and directions that you can go in, but a lot of the signs say the same number, but go in different directions. And this trail in particular has had one or two sort of slight off the normal beaten track trail. So
we walked past one without even seeing it. Two
Yeah.
without even seeing them.
So if we didn't have the app and it was tracking where the route was, we probably would have missed it.
Yeah, 100%.
So definitely download the All Trails app. It's free. You can do a paid version, but we have the free one.
We decided to stop for a beer. It's not all mine, we did split this one. And we're going to get some pancakes because the people who were sat here before had them and they looked amazing. So a little cheeky lunch, I guess. See what this is.
Looks like an applesauce type thing.
Yeah.
Good.
No, it's not that good. I don't think you'll like it.
It's terrible, is it?
No, I don't think you'll like this one. Oh no, I'm still going to eat it.
This looks so good.
That one's a bit more sour. It's really
This
nice.
one?
Mm.
What's this one like?
Apple.
Oh, apple. Try this. Oh my gosh. So good.
The beer that we got there and the kind of like, they were pancake strips, were amazing. I picked a really good beer and the pancakes were delicious. Came to 24 euros total, 8 for the beer, 16 for the pancakes, which pretty much came through at just over £20. And obviously it's a little bit more expensive because they have to get it here, which is kind of in the middle of nowhere. This trail has been awesome. I thought it was going to be easier than what it has been.
True.
That first hour has been uphill. I guess, you know, we did stop for a drink and stuff. It's still been stunning. Really cool.
I love it.
Danielle is probably going to stay there for ages, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'll see you in the car.
Bye. You can see the snow on the mountain as well. Look at the snow here.
Yeah.
I love it. This is just beautiful. Hearing the birds, look at the blue skies, the trees, the mountains. Oh, beautiful.
Just loving life.
I really am. I'm so happy and content right now.
Good. Trail complete. How long did it take us?
I actually was going to check now. So it says about 3.5 hours.
But we did forget to turn it off when we had a drink at the Refugio.
Yeah. So now, yeah, probably about 3.5 hours.
About 3 hours. Yeah, we'll go with 3 hours. That makes it sound better. Now we're going to head back to our hotel.
Because I think we need a reward.
Yeah, I think we
after
need
the
to
hike.
explore the spa setup that they've got there. The pool, maybe the sauna, we'll see.
That sounds nice.
But it's a really cool hotel, really nice.
Not far from here either.
In this, if you're looking to do this part of the Dolomites where we are now, then it's a really awesome place to stay. So we'll show you that as well.
Yay!
We're staying at
Sonus
Alpes. It's absolutely beautiful here.
It really
I
is.
mean, we've hidden this view for you for a minute.
The views from the balcony are
Look at that.
amazing.
It's awesome to wake up here and just come out and have a coffee on here
Yeah.
and just start your day. They offer breakfast as well, which is really nice.
We have been downstairs for a swim and a little walk around all the different rooms. There is a sauna and steam room spa area, but it seems to be a common theme that it's adult only and also no bathing suits.
Yeah.
And also this is an adult only hotel, to be fair.
Tomorrow we've got another incredible place that we're going to visit, and we're actually checking out of here and we're going to check into a second hotel.
Yeah.
So we'll give you a couple of really great options that you can stay at in the Dolomites, in this part of the Dolomites anyway. How awesome is this?
It's so beautiful. Even though it's a cloudy day, every now and then when the sun hits the lake, it's so blue and clear.
So this is Lago di Carezza.
Yes.
We had to check out of Sonus Alpes this morning, so we figured we'd kill a couple of hours coming and visiting this beautiful blue lake.
What a way to kill the hours.
Yeah, and there's a walking trail all around. You can't swim here, but it's super beautiful. Even though it's cloudy, it's still so blue, so nice.
Worth it.
Then we're going to check into our new place, and now little stroll around the lake.
I think it's only maybe like 15-20 minutes walk around the lake.
There's a few other walks that you can do here as well.
Yeah.
And a nice chill one after a couple of hiking days so far.
Very true.
We've just about finished a lap around the lake now. It's super flat, no sort of inclines, declines, really easy to do. And it's also about time that we can check into our accommodation now. And the clouds have really set in on the mountains. It does look pretty cool, but there's a couple of grey ones. So I think we're going to head to our new accommodation now and continue to enjoy the incredible views as you drive around the Dolomites.
We've just checked in and got to our room, and it immediately had to show you because this is amazing.
This is the whole grounds so far that we've seen are really nice. Same as most places we've been. You got the pool, the spa, all that. This room's really cool.
We'll show you.
Nice big comfy bed. Obviously in the Dolomites, again, what goes without saying is you get a balcony with these views.
Obviously. Wow. One thing that is really common in all of the hotels we've stayed at here in the Dolomites is you get a welcome drink when you check in. So you can choose to have it as soon as you check in, or you can drop your bags in your room and head down, which is what we're gonna do. And it's so amazing that you get a glass of wine or a beer. You can get juice and things like that, but what an amazing perk. We love it. So we're gonna head down and get ours now and just enjoy these views.
I love this.
It's so good.
This morning we're in Ottersee, but it started off with a bit of a ruckus.
So the internet isn't working and the tickets can't be printed, so we have to go across the road and down here to get our tickets printed so we can finally go up on the cable car.
A little bit of context for this. So we booked our tickets online beforehand.
It would have actually been better if we'd done it just
There's
here.
There's hardly any queue there. The price is the exact same, and
we thought we were doing a good thing by getting it online.
Yeah, so to be honest, you're probably better off just getting the ticket when you get here. We got the day pass, which was €65 per person.
And it opens from 8:30 AM.
There's a few other versions of tickets that you can get. You can get one that gives you just a cable car,
like,
and that was maybe like €50.
Not much different.
I'll double check. And yeah, for an extra €15 you get the day pass to the whole area,
which takes you to pretty much any cable car you can go on.
Yeah, so if you're going to be doing a few things here, you're best off getting a day pass or a multi-day pass if you're going to do a few days here. But I think weirdly the advice is to just get it when you get here.
Yeah, and usually we try and do things in advance because it's generally a bit cheaper and
generally
easier.
more helpful. But yeah, it's the same price anyway, and seems slightly easier. We need to go to Seceda now to print off our tickets, which I think is probably where we were going to start anyway. It's not too big of an issue. Parking was €8 for the whole day, and we'll put a maps link down below for where we've parked. It's quite small, but I think it's one of the cheaper ones in the area, and it's right next to where we were supposed to start.
One, two. Yay, that was so much easier.
That's reassuring. We thought we'd just wasted, what, €130
It is
for a
expensive,
second.
but I think it's going to be worth it.
Yeah. Okay, now we get to start exploring.
Yay! We made it. We're on stop number 1, and then we take another cable car up to our final stop.
So yeah, you stop at Furness and then you continue up to Seceda.
Yay! Wow, you literally walk out and this is your view? Wow. This is incredible already.
That's so cool.
Key tip straight away, definitely bring a jumper. We're at higher altitude, so it's a little, well, quite a bit colder, but not like feel fine in a t-shirt. But
especially once we get walking, it's absolutely fine. But yeah, a little bit colder, bit windy.
Yeah. Oh, the wind is cold.
They really pack people into that final cable car.
It was, I'm not afraid of heights, but that sort of thing scares me.
It goes so close to the mountain and so steep.
We'll try and capture it.
We're right in the middle, so we couldn't really capture any of it. But
we can see if we can try and capture something on the way down. But
yeah, now we know where to position ourselves to get a good viewing point.
It's cold actually.
Yeah, it's a bit. This is cool though. Let's get walking, I guess.
Let's head to the first viewpoint. We're literally on the same level as some of the mountains with snow.
Yeah.
We've said it time and time again, but I think this is one of the most beautiful views. Just the fact that you have all the huts in the valley, beautiful flowers. You can see the town in the valley below, and the snow-crusted mountains. Everything about it is just so beautiful. I can't stop looking at it. It's just wow. Wow. Matt just said to me that I said snow-crusted mountains, and I definitely meant snow-capped mountains.
Those crusty snow mountains over there.
They're crusted with snow. You can't deny that. But yeah, you know, when you're in the moment, sometimes you just
little bean.
when you're in the moment, sometimes you gotta roll with it. I don't care. Crusty snow mountains. Beautiful. We have made our way back down to Ortissi. We're going to get the cable car over to Alpe di Siusi.
At the top there's more incredible views.
So beautiful.
And we're going to do a loop track here.
It's about an hour, I think.
It might take us a bit longer because photos, plus maybe we'll stop at Refugio. We'll see.
A good thing to know is that Alpe di Siusi is the highest alpine meadow in Europe, I think it is.
Nice.
Which is
that's cool.
Incredible. And good news is, even though we're not as high up as we were before, it's actually not too cold.
Yeah,
it's definitely quite warmer. A nice temperature.
The views here at Alpe di Siusi are pretty similar to where we just were.
Yeah, at the top of Seceda.
Yeah. The main difference with this being a meadow is that you get those wildflowers that accompany it. Which,
it literally feels like you're in The Sound of Music.
Yeah.
Like it's very much like beautiful meadows and flowers and...
It's really cool. And if you're looking to get some nice pictures when you're here, then the wildflowers definitely help.
Yeah, there are a couple of spots that you can visit along the way. Like we're coming up to one now, which is like a bench panoramic viewpoint where you just get beautiful view of everywhere.
This loop so far has been really nice. We've definitely stopped to take some pictures and videos because we can't not.
You honestly can't not. It's like impossible.
And with that final stop at the Refugio, our unforgettable week in the Dolomites comes to an end.
But thank you so much for watching. We have loved the Dolomites, and if you're planning a trip here, we know that you're absolutely going to love it too.
Book it. Do it.
If you're visiting this part of Italy and thinking about adding Venice to your itinerary, the video coming up next covers everything that you don't want to miss.